And now, race fans, for the most famous words in motorsports, please welcome NBA legend and global ambassador and current CEO of IP Femba, Jerome Williams.
Drivers, start your engine!
That's Brett again.
Yeah, that was from the first wreck. He got damage on the right side and blew a tire. I think it's over now. Caution flag is out.
Looked like he was able to save it that first time around. This one, not so much.
Big break for
him. Good news is they don't have to pit yet, and they probably won't pit yet because they only have 3 sets of tires in the pits, and the caution flags are going to give them a little extra time before they get to the end of that stage.
Exactly what happened to Brett Holmes the first time.
Right off of turn number 4, he just loses the front end, it looks like, and made some pretty significant contact, cut down the right front tire, and more than likely he probably had a rub. Watch.
Bam.
He went straight into obviously the right front tire went down again, probably a fender brace or something like that. Had rubbed that right front tire.
Speaking of running wide open, what speed do you think they got here at?
This is the news. Oh, hey, nice to have you guys. I can't say I've seen this before, but the pit crews actually arrived during the race.
We've got 11 laps to go in this stage, and those guys will be able to change clothes and get to pit road in time for this first pit stop at the end of the stage.
So they had plane troubles earlier today back in North Carolina. Finally, they were able to get on another flight, but they were delayed again. So imagine all the hours flying cross country to get to Las Vegas. And now we're in the middle of a race.
Ben Rhodes looking on the outside of Matt Crafton.
Remember Ross Chastain, they had to make some changes after qualifying. He had an issue, fuel pressure problem, so he started in the back. Now he's up into 9th.
Final lap of the stage here.
Zane Smith, Ty Majeski, Matt DiBenedetto, Grant Enfinger. Flag is in the air. Zane Smith wins stage number 1.
How about Raja Caruth with the top 5 in this stage?
Zane Smith's 20th stage win. That's the first this season so far. 1 and 2. Caution is out now for the 3rd time.
It's going to be a big break for Daniel Dye. He's going to get his 3rd of 3 laps back.
I think that's Matt Mills down on pit road. Spun off turn 4, I believe. There it is, sliding high up in turn 4. That's when you're sliding along, feel looking over your left shoulder thinking, please nobody hit me, please no one hit me.
Some fresh tires on there. Looks like they'll be okay to go. Last year, listening to you guys talk about Carson Hocevar, and once again he's runner-up. Once again he's runner-up. His time is coming. Leading this race.
Ooh, caution.
Caution out once again. The 45 goes around. That's Lawless Allen. Quite a bit of damage there on the deck lid and the rear end of that truck.
Clear to keep rolling here. Your tires are up.
I'm not sure all of it. I think the right front.
And I tagged the wall with the vent.
Yeah, the right front's flat.
It's a good sponsor. Makes sense, right? Here's what
in the
happened.
middle of 3 wide.
We saw some of the
vulnerable right there, isn't he, Michael?
We've seen young drivers make that mistake repeatedly, Phil. They don't understand or anticipate how much downforce you lose when you stick it in the middle like that.
View from Daniel Dye.
Wow.
That's not the first time that's happened to Daniel tonight.
Daniel's been behind about everything that happened and then actually spun himself early in the race.
Just looks so crazy real time, doesn't it?
Sure does.
Great shot for our Fox Sports camera folks getting the action.
Remember a little bit of a shakeup at ThorSport. They broke up this championship-winning combo of Ben Rhodes and Rich Lushes. Rich moved over to Haley Deegan's truck. J-Rod, ooh, trouble.
Caution out for the 5th time.
Chris Wright in the 0-2.
Chris Wright, I believe that was right off of turn 2 there.
Yeah, serious damage. He was running 21st.
Yeah, still on the lead lap, but as you mentioned, pretty serious damage.
They hold it together.
Kyle Busch is in the middle of that somewhere.
Man,
that's a mess.
Look at him bouncing off each other.
Haley Deegan.
John Hunter Nemechek.
John Hunter Nemechek. He goes into the wall.
I think Ross Chastain got a piece of that as well.
And the caution is out for the 6th time tonight.
Well, you had to know that was going to happen.
Yeah.
It was just too crazy back there.
Carson Hocevar wins stage number 2.
They made it 1 lap. They didn't make it 2.
Hey,
His truck is a little bit shorter than he started tonight's race.
that's got to be a great feeling for Carson, due to the fact that, Jamie, we talked earlier, he loved his truck. He said, I have everything I need to win this race, and he's proven that he knows exactly what he's talking about.
We'll see what happened right here.
Well, it started about right here, Phil, when they tried to go 4 wide and probably made it.
Yeah.
Oh, it was
contact there.
Max Gutierrez, and then up top, Christian Eckes is trying to get on the outside of Haley, and they stuff it 4 wide. Does John Hunter, and this is where it all goes wrong.
It's John Hunter and Haley got together there.
Look at Ross.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right there into the nose of John Hunter Nemechek and kept going.
But not hard contact. You can see a little bit of damage to the nose of John Hunter's truck. Obviously came from Ross's truck.
Let's get a better look here between Haley Deegan and John Hunter and Eckes. They just squeezed
Haley a little bit between
I think
John Hunter and Christian Eckes, and neither one of them had really forced the issue. Christian was right up against the wall.
Rajah Caruth was on and off of pit road there with an issue.
He's a number of laps behind now.
Eckes was up there in the hunt for top 3, and they made some changes, but it didn't seem to help too much. He's back there in 6th right now.
Yeah, I think his truck got really loose, it looked like, for Christian.
Zane, though, solid again, 2nd, racing for another championship. Off to a great start here in 2023.
Be a 1st and a 2nd for the first 2 races for Zane if he can hold on here and hold off Ben Rhodes, and we don't get any caution flags. What a great start to the season for his trying to go back-to-back here.
Speedco and Loves on that truck.
Yeah,
Get to run some cup races this year as well.
Great partners over there at Front Row Motorsports. There's Ben Rhodes, the Kubota Ford for Duke and Rhonda Thorson, Thor Sports. Another great run for Ben Rhodes here.
The Louisville, Kentucky native champion.
Thor Sport, another one of those teams with a big change. See the blue oval on the front there. They were Toyota for so long and made the switch over to Ford.
Ross Chastain flaring up there in the 41 truck. He had some issues on pit road and on his truck and just soldiering on to the finish.
Saw Ben hold his hand out the window to say thank you to Ross for giving him some room.
And that was disappointing. Every time Ross Chastain's in the field, you want to see what he has, what he's capable of, especially with Kyle Busch. And they put on a heck of a battle last weekend in Fontana until Kyle just decided to set sail and capture his first win with Richard Childress Racing. 2 laps to go here in Las Vegas.
He's able to capture his first win for RCR, and now he's going to get his 50-some with his own team.
His 63 career wins if he holds on. Extends his record.
He just wants to hold.
5.0.
He was over crew chiefing and being driver coach today with his son Brexton over at the Bull Ring. Jumped in the truck, jumped in the Xfinity car.
And Jamie, so many questions in the offseason. He's going to switch to Chevrolet. KBM has had so much success with Toyota. They're going to switch to Chevrolet. Is it going to hurt him? I don't think so.
No. It looks like it might have helped him. He is dominant right now.
You know, and I think it's natural that Kyle was wondering too, you know, how will this affect us? Will we pick up right where we left off?
White flag is in the air.
Kyle Busch, dominated performance, led 82 laps tonight. Kyle Busch, the driver from Las Vegas, wins at Las Vegas for the 4th time in his career.
Brad.
Great work, guys. Really nice job. Appreciate that.
You just have to appreciate excellence. And he is an amazing race
And he
driver.
can evaluate his race team. Now he knows that the equipment's good. He knows that Nick Sanchez had speed. Chase Purdy's going to come out of here with a top 10 finish. I think things are looking up for KBM.
Welcome back to Victory Lane, Brian Patty. That's got to feel good for him.
Well, he's done it before. Can he do it again? He's running all 3. Got 1 down, 2 to go.
When that guy is motivated, look out. He's run the triple so many times. He swept the triple twice, both at Bristol.
Now, just chew on that for a second.
Yeah.
He won 3 races in the same weekend twice at Bristol, the toughest track on the circuit, arguably.
And a burnout at the start-finish line at his home track. Smoke, got fireworks. Put on a heck of a show tonight. And his whole family is here to see it tonight. They didn't make the trip out to Fontana. Samantha. Kids all here.
That's what I think a Friday night should look like.
Absolutely.
All the winning he does, watch the emotion here. He loves to win. He loves what he does so much. It never gets old.
We talked about this is his 21st top 2 finish in the last 25 races, and I think he hates to finish second.
You hear that? The cheers.
It's his home track, Jay.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of relatives.
I've heard it the other way at his home track.
He's getting the most of them.
All the fans down there at the fence.
You know what I think's great about this victory? Early on, I mean, they had his number.
Oh, yeah. They raced hard.
He had to make the right adjustments and be perfect when it mattered the most, and he did just that. That's an experienced, talented race car driver being able to communicate to a great crew chief like Brian Patty to get those adjustments that it took to put him in this position.
It's the rowdy bow. He's going to sleep well tonight.
And get ready to go again tomorrow.
They'll probably go over nose with Rexton about the Bandolero race that he has tomorrow night.
Run the Xfinity Series, then he'll jump over there and watch his son race. Lots of fireworks. Look at that shot.
That's beautiful.
Josh Sims, you're with him.
Kyle Busch, that is your 4th career Truck Series victory here at your home track of Las Vegas, with the first one since making that switch over to Chevy. So what does that mean to you?
Yeah, no, it's great. Just thank you guys. Thank all the fans for coming out tonight. Rowdy Nation, getting loud. It's a lot of fun to just race in the Truck Series. I appreciate that. You know, it's an honor to just be able to come out here with KBM, my own team, and have some fun and just kind of work on our stuff and always make sure that we've got good stuff. So can't thank all my guys enough. Everybody at Kyle Busch Motorsports, everybody at Rowdy Manufacturing. Billy Ballew's on board with us here today. If you need a used vehicle, check him out. He's got a couple locations in the South, but you know, a lot of great memories with Billy, but another great memory here in Vegas. Whole new group and still winning, so it's fun.
And of course, you had to battle your way back, led a ton of laps, but it wasn't easy out there tonight. What did it take to win?
Yeah, I mean, there was a couple dicey moments in traffic, but you know, not too bad. But I would have loved to have raced with Zane. You know, they kind of got off strategy where we were able to cycle up, and we had clean air for most of the start of that last run. And he came through the field, got to second, and then we kind of maintained. So if we would have been able to race it out, you know, it would have been a hell of a show. But all in all, just a great night here to win in Las Vegas again. And you got to win the first one to be able to win all 3, right?
Congratulations, Kyle.
That is so cool that fans appreciate. I don't care if they're kin folks or not. Just appreciating what he was able to accomplish and looking forward to seeing him go at it again tomorrow.
And you heard him use that word honor to race in the series. There's Brian Patty, the man we talked about, getting back to victory lane, and a man that knows how to burn them down. We'll wrap things up from Las Vegas after this.
Hey race fans, thanks for watching our video. For all NASCAR on Fox News content and the best clips from Fox Sports, be sure to follow and subscribe to our channel.